Hey there guys, and welcome back to the Hannants London YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 4 essential types of glue which you'll find very handy to have on your workbench if you're just starting out with the hobby. Now, the most used thing on my modelling bench is a bottle of my Tamiya extra thin cement. Now, this adhesive is fantastic. It's incredibly thin, so it can be used to cement fuselage halves together once they've been joined, just by brushing the glue over the seam line. Capillary action with the supplied brush and the lid also helps it flow into joins really well. Tamiya Extra Thin is the workhorse of your modelling bench and is suitable for pretty much every plastic kit you can find. However, this glue works by melting the plastic surface slightly, which means you should be really careful when using this on painted surfaces. Additionally, the vapours from the solvent can condense on clear plastic, which means the glue is not at all suitable for canopies, clear parts or windows. So for gluing clear or pre-painted parts together, I like to use Amo's Ultra Glue. This is a water-based adhesive. It's non-toxic and clear drying, which means it's ideal for gluing clear plastic together. Additionally, if you've got a pre-painted part such as ordnance on fast jets, Ultra Glue is perfect as you don't run the risk of dissolving any of your paint. Amo's Ultra Glue is great for things such as 3D decal sets. If you've picked up a kit such as the UMA Harrier or even a dedicated detailing set from Quinta Studios, Ultra Glue is the adhesive I recommend to use to make sure you've got enough time to position the decal before getting a very solid hold. Now, you might find that you've got a photo etch set with your new kit or bought one separately in order to elevate your build. You can use Ultra Glue to secure photo etch. I personally prefer to use cyanoacrylate, otherwise known as superglue. Reason being is that superglue dries to a stronger hold quicker than Amo's Ultra Glue. However, be careful with superglue as it's much less forgiving than Amo's acrylic alternative. Now, down at Hannants London we sell a few types of superglue, however I find myself coming back to 2 very frequently. Firstly, the thin superglue, absolutely ideal for filling in seam lines and something you'll have to do at some point on almost every kit you build. And if you want a detailed rundown on how to fill a seam line using this glue, take a look at this video right here. If you've got some photo etch or resin in your kit, the medium consistency superglue is perfect. Thin enough that you can move it around and not too thin that it's hard to apply to your desired surface. Additionally, you can also use superglue for joining parts that just have a really bad fit or something that you don't ever want to come apart ever again. And finally, one glue which is again really useful to have on hand is a standard washable PVA glue. PVA is a non-toxic, so it won't damage paint, has a very weak bond which makes it perfect for temporarily gluing clear parts such as canopies onto your kit while you paint the rest of your airframe. Once you're done, you can delicately lever the part off and clean up the excess. Now, that concludes our video going over some of the modelling adhesive basics. If you found this video interesting or useful, please let us know in the comments below, and we look forward to seeing you down at Hannants London.